Alright guys, what's up? We are going to go over two separate companies that I bought from two different areas, and these were kind of like items. I don't even know how to explain it, but when I go look for certain items, I'll browse their website regardless. And maybe it's just pistol addiction. Yeah, it's just okay. That's what it is. It's just being addicted to, airsoft pistols and looking for if there's any cool parts or anything that I can possibly do with other parts. Now, I've never heard of this company, Atlas Custom Works, but after getting their parts and their price point and where I got it from, this was acquired from Airsoft Megastore. They're kind of, I would probably say, like a low quality website. I would never ever recommend Airsoft Megastore to anyone, myself personally. The only reason I even bought it from them is because of this. Shout out to Eddie, thank you again, I really appreciate it. This is Lancer Tactical. You guys, the Lancer Tactical, once again, a cheap company. That's the kind of stuff that Airsoft Megastore carries. But I wanted I wanted this, but the only version I knew of was the SLOM 3D printed version. But I didn't want to pay. It was like $50, and it was 3D printed, and the texture was just off. And this is like actual, ABS. So I was like, okay, this is cool. It was only like $11. So I started browsing. I found some Atlas stuff. I was one of the guys who messed up and missed on getting the Ready Fighter. This is, I think it's the Pro Z Tech manual, and I missed on it. Like, it came out a long time ago, and I didn't get it, and I thought it was really cool, but just didn't pick it up. Now I regret it because it doesn't even work. I think honestly they have the wrong screw. If you look at, by the way guys, the funny thing is their website doesn't even work. Once again leads me to believe it's really just 5KU rebrand ACM kind of company. This is the Ready Fighter one, right? I think I'm going to switch the screw and see if that will help it, but I'm going to show you guys what it does. And this was $36 on Boom Arms. This was $30, so to be honest, I'm really pissed. The racker I bought, $10, and you can see the quality here, and it's just crappy, but you get what you pay for. $10, I feel like, okay, I got no problem with this. It's cool looking. Nice thing is it's the 18 cut, so you can use it in a 17 and 18. Let's show you the magwell. Okay, because the magwell is definitely the biggest pain in the ass. Obviously I gotta figure it out now, but I think the screw might probably be the easiest solution. And honestly, the plug is too thin. But I'm looking at the Ready Fighter one; it's the same thing. All right, I'm putting it in. Usually, most magwells will either be flush or all the way in, but if you do all the way in, then you can just pull it out, and that's the problem with this. You see how it's flush with the grip? Look at that. It's just, that's why I think it needs the cap. They're like the obnoxious, I hate it, but okay. So I'm probably going to try the USC one on it later, but if you put it all the way in, this is what happens. Obviously, because there's nothing to hold it in. So big thumbs down on that. At $30, if that was like $15, $20, I would have been like, okay, that's fine. But $30, $6 more bucks, and me not being stupid and buying the Ready Fighter, I would have had something that worked out of the box. All right. So that's that. That's from Airsoft Megastore, and I'll give you guys the weigh-in on the racker. The racker, no problem. The only thing that's okay, I should have said no problem, but I don't think it'll be a problem for most people because most people will have a screw head that's bigger. This is the screw that comes with the damn racker. It's tiny. The good thing is I have a lot of screws, so I can use a bigger head. And this is the one that comes with the Guns Modified Steel one, but most of the other companies have like bigger size head. This is like the tiniest head I've ever seen. It's just so stupid. Anyways, here's the weight. 4.6 grams. So it's got a good weight. I think it looks cool. $10, and screws are kind of relatively easy, but yeah, just don't use the screw that comes with it. That's my advice. It's kind of stupid. And then definitely don't anything with these kind of companies that are like cheap ass companies, ACM, whatever. Don't ever over tighten it because you might strip it pretty easily. It's pretty common. So that covers that, and we are moving on to Octagon Airsoft. These guys are based overseas. This is my second time buying from the website. The first thing I bought was a TM Desert Eagle rail system, and I'm a huge sucker for Desert Eagle. TM Desert Eagle is my favorite pistol. I love high capas, I love Glocks, but it's not like my favorite. If you were to shove me and I had to only use, like, you know, one type of pistol, it would be, you know, the Desert Eagle. It's my go-to. I love it. It's my favorite pistol. Blah blah. High Capa is, I think it is the best platform in the world right now for pistols, and there's no better platform than TM High Capa. It's got so much versatility and support. Blah blah. All right. This was $33. All right, so compensator, the little screw to lock it in place, threaded barrel, and this racker. The racker and the compensator are what I really wanted. You can tell right off the bat, even on the pictures. They do the pitch. Well, I'm glad they take good quality pictures. From the pictures, you can tell it's low quality. I mean, it doesn't mean line up. It's two-piece. I can tell you right now, guys, I'm definitely not using the outer barrel. This is gonna, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I won't use it. It's the old school where you gotta twist your hop up and shove it in. If you've been doing Glocks for a long time, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's not an issue anymore with, you know, thankfully, like, Guns Modify outer barrels, and even the new Garter ones, they got rid of that design, so it's changed now. But this took me back to the Stone Ages. But it's $33. All right, you're literally paying $11. The racker is what I really like. It's just something different, unique, outlandish. Oh, I forgot to say, I'm sorry. The company is called FLW. Now, I don't know much about it, but I've seen that Octagon Airsoft has a couple of FLW products. I don't know if that's like their company and like they're getting an OEM to do the work for them. I would probably say out of the three parts, the racker is best done. Right? This looks like it's actually, you know, CNC'd properly, and it's cool. It's different looking. All right. I'll give you guys a weigh-in because that's always important. And this comes with a proper size screw head. It's not tiny like this Atlas Custom. All right, the Atlas Custom, they're getting like a one thumbs down, one, not two, because, you know, the rackers are alright minus the screw head. And that's $10. The Magwell, Jesus, that pissed me off. Okay. At first I thought this was like raw aluminum, but it's, you know, it's anodized silver. And the cool thing is, if you want to anodize a different color, guess what? You can just do that. This, I'm not so sure. It just feels heavy. I don't know if it's aluminum or just casted metal, or, you know, monkey metal, zinc, that kind of stuff. Alright, this is 10.1, 4.6. This one, however, guys, not the 18 cut, so you won't be able to run this in 18. If you want to run in 18, you're going to need to, you know, trim it down like this. Okay. Anything else? Compensator. I wanted the compensator because I have the 3D version of it, and it's just sometimes you want weight on your gun, and that's, you know, that's what I wanted. All right, here's the 3D one. 11.9. 34.6. There are no trademarks on here, but that's something you could just, you know, get engraved on there if you wanted to. If you're trying to do a theme build, like, this is my Zep slide, but with my poorly I don't know when I did this, but I epoxied a because this barrel isn't threaded normally, and I think at the time I did, they weren't doing threaded Zep barrels, but this is the Briley barrel. But anyway, so that's, you know, the only thing that drives me nuts is a gap, but that I can reduce that and then put it in even more. So, but I just, you know, I wanted weight on here, and it matches the slide versus the 3D printed one. You can tell this is 3D printed, but you can also paint this, but you guys get the point. So no problems with the FLW, really. $33. I felt like it was fair for, you know, like a unique racker. The compensator works just fine. you know, they did a good job on here. The outer barrel is probably the weakest point. If you wanted just a racker, I'd probably say just buy the racker. Same with the compensator. I know you can buy the racker by itself. I don't know about the compensator, and definitely don't buy this outer barrel. I know if you're trying to save money or something, guys, honestly, do yourself a favor and just save up and buy a Guns Modify outer barrel. If you're trying to buy aluminum ones, they have aluminum ones. Well, they work well. You know, he does a good job on them. And then you can buy other companies. This is just, you know, it's very cheap, guys. You know, the saying is, you know, you get what you pay for. But no problem with FLW, and very excited to review these. Okay, this is what I went to Octagon Airsoft to buy, and I'll have that in a different video. And then we're gonna look up this company. I've never heard of this company either, Race Gun Works. And honestly, guys, big thanks to everyone who keeps on buying stuff. This is, you know, it helps me. This is where it helps me be able to buy and do reviews. You know, this channel doesn't really make any money, so shout out to all the people that, you know, use me, not use me, but get my service and all that kind of stuff. Take it easy, guys.